All right, welcome everyone to another team call where every Wednesday night we get together, we talk about XanthoMyst, CTFO, the opportunity, the products, and we're really excited about a lot of news that we have happening this week. So let's get right into it. For those of you who this is your first time on a team call, we kind of do this webinar style. If you'd like to say hello to everyone, click on the chat. If you don't see it, click on the more with the three little buttons and you'll see the chat. And then make sure you change it to everyone. I think it's by default to host and panelists. If you'd like to comment or say something directly to me to ask a question, you can put just host and panelist, otherwise change it to everyone. And we can all say hello to each other. All right, we got people tuning in from coast to coast. That's exciting. And we're going to get right into this week's call. I'm going to go to lifeasitcouldbe.com, which is our team site, and talk about the team update that we just posted, because there's so many things that are happening this week. So let's take a look at this. Share this with your team. Share this. You can copy and paste the URL right here, and you can send it by text. You can send it in any kind of messenger service, but make sure everyone's informed of all the amazing things that's happened in just the past week here in CTFO. There's a corporate newsletter they send out every Wednesday. If you've already gotten, that's great. If you haven't, or if you're a guest and haven't received this email, click on the corporate newsletter and read through everything that is happening right now in CTFO. But I'm going to talk about things I'm most excited about here. And that the first thing, Mexico is live. This is a whole new market to CTFO. This is some markets are launching XanthoMyst into the existing markets. Mexico is a whole new market to CTFO. And the only product they're launching with is XanthoMyst. It is officially, as of Monday, gone into pre-launch. Within the next 1 to 2 weeks, people are going to be receiving this XanthoMyst, and people right now can enroll other people in Mexico. So I want to make sure that you're really aware of what you need to do or what you need to know about this. So pre-launch is June 12th to September 3rd, and then they'll officially launch. There'll be some amazing launch events. Locations will, be announced. But over the next few months, there's some incredible opportunities and promotions for people in Mexico to be basically pioneers, to be founders, to be able to get a founder's pin for launching this amazing new product to the Mexican market. So here is a business presentation in Spanish, about 12 minutes long. And so you can just share this page with people. We have a whole page with all the resources in Spanish. This includes the presentation on XanthoMyst, all about the product, the compensation plan, all of these things. Now, the corporate site is myctfomx.com. That is for Mexico. When you send somebody there, and your own personal Mexico site is your username .myctfomx.com. mx.com. And so what that's going to do is it's going to take you to the Mexico page, and you'll notice that here we have a page, but you'll see stuff in English. That's because it knows that I speak English, because it's how my computer settings are. But a Mexican would, I think, get it in Spanish if their computer settings are in Spanish. But either way, it's really easy to just switch from English to Espanol, and everything is completely in Spanish. They'll be able to get the product video. They'll be able to get the opportunity. They'll be able to learn all about the compensation plan and the mission. And most importantly, they can sign up. This is enroll as an associate. If they don't want to enroll as an associate and be a customer, they would just go to shop, and then they could shop for the product in. But here is to enroll as a customer. So who do you know in Mexico? Or who do you know that knows somebody in Mexico? I'm kind of excited about this because, everyone's got Mexican restaurants and most people that own a Mexican restaurant know people in Mexico. So if you don't know anybody yet, start thinking about where you can meet people who know people in Mexico, because an opportunity to launch a whole new country is really exciting. All right, so that is all about Mexico. It's not just about Mexico, though, because, here's the whole presentation, by the way. It's a PowerPoint that you could do, or you could pass to somebody. Business opportunity presentations in Mexico, the pre-launch promotions. This is all priced in pesos. In dollars. People pay in dollars and they get paid in dollars. So everything's in dollars, and that way the conversion, it just is converted that day to whatever it happens to be for the day. So all the promotions are listed here. Make sure you check them out. You don't speak Spanish, here's a page that explains the promotions in English so that you can understand them, and then you can send them to your friends. So that's all about Mexico. But Mexico is not the only market, because the EU and the UK are existing CTFO markets that are launching XanthoMyst. The EU just went online last night. Today, people are enrolling in the European countries, and the UK is coming soon. So we can check out the EU and the UK. You can look at all the countries actually that we're in. We got the flag in the state. You click on each country and it'll tell you, and it'll show you what products you can buy. So here I am in, well, I did the United States. I already know what the United States has. But so here I am in, say I'm bringing somebody in Spain. And so I go to Spain, right? And XanthoMyst available, you click and yep, there it is. And these are the prices that for the European market. So this is what they would enroll with, additional fees and stuff and costs involved in Europe. But they've got the single pack, it's $90. The 2-pack is $170. Of course, on auto ship, it's a lot less. And the 7-pack is $469. So who do you know in any of these European countries? They're all open right now. All the ones that you see, the Netherlands and Ireland and Italy. And then when we get into the UK, that'll be launching this week. I'm hoping it's going to be tomorrow. But look at the markets that we're in. And XanthoMyst is launching fast all over the world. All right, now let's talk about the Power Players team event that we have coming up, Dallas-Fort Worth area. There has been a venue change. There's also been a cost change. Ticket prices have gone up because we're moving it into a hotel. We're moving it to a hotel so that everybody can stay at the same hotel, that you could just get up, have breakfast. We've negotiated a great deal with the hotel, and I'll show you where that's at right now. Here's all the who's going to be there, but it's the Holiday Inn DFW Airport West International. It is 7-minute ride to the airport. They offer a free shuttle service to and from the airport, so you don't have to pay for that. And also they offer free breakfast. You'll be able to get up in the morning, have yourself breakfast, and then be able to just walk right downstairs to the event. So we're excited to be able to offer this service to you. So all you have to do is get to the DFW airport and you got a free shuttle. It's not too far away if you go to the Dallas Love Field Airport, but we do have a special rate, $129 for either king or a double, group code of CTFO. The hotel website is here. The directions are here. Everything's there. And if you want to stay at different hotels, I've got a link to all the hotels in the area, and you'll be able to see, I mean, you can get a Motel 6 for $50, right? I mean, you do whatever you have to do to get to the event. Even if you get, a room with 2 double beds and sleep 4 in a room, because we've certainly done that before, and you do whatever you have to do to get there. Here's the agenda. Friday night, mix and mingle Mexican style. It's in a Mexican restaurant. We're going to have ourselves some mangosteen martinis, or mangosteen, yeah, that one. That's funny. I can't even think of the name of it. Margaritas. I knew it was an M. Anyway, mangosteen margaritas are being made for us. It's just going to be dinner on your own. Come and order off of a menu, but the meeting room in the back of the Los Semadoras restaurant is going to be available for us from 6 to 9 p.m. So come when you can, leave when you want. That's just Friday night. It's optional. But Saturday, we're going to open the doors at 10 o'clock in the morning for a VIP coffee hour for 1Ks and above. So we want to make sure you're at least a 1K so you can be part of that. Then at 11 a.m., the doors are opening for everyone, but we're going to start with a lunch at 11:30, and it's going to be in the meeting room. So we're going to have the meeting room classroom style so that we can just eat at our lunch, so that it can kind of be a bit of a working lunch. Not really working, but I thought it'd be fun to hear the testimonials that are absolutely pouring in. People can just share, kind of open mic and share testimonials while we're having lunch. And then as soon as lunch is done, 12:30 to 4:30 will be the main event. We've got some great speakers. We've got some great leaders that are going to be there. Of course, we're going to learn more about the product. We're going to learn more about the compensation plan, the vision of the future of this company. So you don't want to miss this. This is our team's event. We're hosting this event. And I really want us to show up big time in style, because you know how it is. Those of us that go to the event live and in person over the next 90 days are going to blow it up versus people who just sit at home and wait and hear about it later. It's never the same. And we all know that. But this is our first event. This is our first team event. So I'm really hoping to see everybody there. If you haven't already got your tickets, make sure that you click order your tickets right here, buy tickets, and you can get those, and we'll love to see you. But now there's something special. So Saturday night, do I have that listed on here? There it is, 6 p.m. There's going to be a bus come to the hotel to pick up 5Ks and above. And we're going to go have dinner with the president, with the owners of the company at a country club, a very special, exclusive VIP event. You won't want to miss that. We got how much time? 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a few days. Get to 5K and be with us that evening for this very special, exclusive dinner and more time again at a country club with the president. He lives there. It's his country club, and as well as the other owners and stuff that are flying in for this event. Dr. Templeman will be there. Stuart Finger will be there. David D'Angelo will be there. And I want you to be there as well. So whatever it takes, make sure you get to 5K in the next 2 weeks so you can be there. Now, Sunday, we're having a really special VIP event. This is a mastermind. This is an opportunity for you to mastermind with the owners of this company and talk about the future. They're going to let us in on, products that they're developing right now, programs, systems, promotions. They've got a trip that they're planning, and all of this stuff will be planned, and we'll be involved in that. So I really hope that you're there. I just really want you to get that out to your team. Be in Texas. We made it in the center of the country so everyone could get there. Most people get direct flights that are fairly inexpensive. Whatever it takes for you to get there, we'd love to see you in Texas. All right, we have some XanthoMyst promotions. We're going to talk about this. This is a June and July promotion. The pack right now in the United States is $429.97. Of course, you can just click on any market by going to myctfo.com and clicking on the country or the page, the international page I just showed you on the website. Click on the country and then click on the 7-pack. It'll show you what the price is being sold for in their country. All right, so for the United States, basically it's $430. $200 is commissionable, which means if you are getting a 50% product introduction bonus, which manager 5s and above get, and if you buy a pack, you're being paid as a manager 5 for your first 30 days. That means everyone you enroll with the pack, you get $100, $100, $100 on every single pack. So I want to talk about building fast with the XanthoMyst promotion because all the details on the promotion are here. This goes until July 30th. Very similar to the other promotion that we've had, a little bit of an adjustment in price, but I want to talk about building fast with the XanthoMyst promotion. So this is an opportunity, and this will get you to 5K. If you want to be there in 2 weeks and be with us, this is how you do it. Good, better, best, right? We always talk about a good, better, best way to come in. And so a good way, obviously, is purchasing a 7-pack. And the promotion talks about that. Keep 2 mists for yourself, share 5 with friends. If you sell them for $100 each, you've made all your money back. You could instead let them know that if they buy a 7-pack, you're going to give them a gift of one, in which case you're going to get $100 because you're going to get that $100 product introduction bonus. So either way, you're getting $100 for each of your 5 mists, whether or not because they buy a 7-pack and you're given one as a gift, or because you're selling one for $100, which is the suggested retail price. So $500, we're going to get our money back on our pack by simply sharing with 5 people. So Strive for 5 is our comp plan. Having 5 customers who buy at least $45 a month worth of products, which XanthoMyst qualifies for that, is all you need for your personal requirements in this comp plan, that and volume. And so as we build ourselves through the rank, if I want to be a 1K, I need to have 1,000 in volume, no more than 60% from one leg. So I could really do it with just 2 builders, 5K, 100K, no more than 60% from one leg. It's just the volume. So 2 builders really could get me there. The very, very top of the compensation plan, presidential director, I need 3 legs to get there. But let's just talk about how we're going to do that. We could just bring in 5 people and work with the 5, or we can keep going. So let's look at a better way to come in. would be to purchase a XanthoMyst 7-pack and then enroll 5 customers with at least a $45 order. They can order whatever they want. Maybe they want a 7-pack because maybe they want to get a really great deal on the products. But whatever they buy, if you place an order under 3 of your customers for a 7-pack, you're going to get another 7-pack for that price, but you're going to get a $100 bonus on it. So it's a way to give you some extra product. And we all know that we can't sell from an empty wagon. So getting one 7-pack gives us 5 Myst to share. What if we got 3 additional ones? Then we have 5 plus 21 more. Boy, we really could go out and do some prospecting, because we know that the 80-20 rule says 80% of the people that you share with, they're only going to, maybe be interested in the product, but 20% the business, and 20% of them may want to make some significant income. So it is all a numbers game. We're not just stopping with 5 people. We're looking for the right 5 people. We need at least 3 good business builders to get to the very, very, very top of the compensation plan. 2 good business builders, and just likes with a business builder in them. Remember, you don't have to personally find anybody, but you do have to find people who find people, and create volume in at least 3 different legs for the top, 2 different legs for a 5-figure monthly income. All right. So this is amazing to me. A 5-figure monthly income, you're going to be there for sure at the 100K position. Just mathematically, it can be significantly more than just 10,000 a month. It could be, a lot more than that. But to get to 5 figures a month, 100K is the position that we're looking for, or 100,000 in volume, even if you weren't quite there. But how do we get there? We're looking for those business builders. With the 80-20 rule, my 5 customers are just 5 customers. Why am I getting a 7-pack under 3 of them? Because you get paid a 50% product introduction bonus on all orders placed by your new customers in their first 30 days. That means that $45 order they placed, maybe you're going to get paid on that, but you're also going to get paid on a 7-pack that you might buy under them. And now all of a sudden you have more product, and your cost is even less because you're getting $100 back on each pack. So it's just a great way to have extra product. All right. That also will qualify you as a 1K, and you're going to earn a $200 fast start bonus, plus of course the $100 on each of those packs that you purchased back. And once you have your 5 people, you are, you're now a manager 5 if you just have 5 customers. But if you've got 1,000 in volume 2, you're a 1K, and you're going to start to earn an infinity bonus. It's an extra bonus on top of the level, paid from level 1 all the way down to infinity. And I want to show you this because it's just really powerful to understand how much money is in this compensation plan if we keep going, right? So the best way you're going to get that 7-pack, you're going to enroll your 5 customers, you're going to get a pack under 3 of your customers, but now you're also going to enroll 1 associate. Somebody by now, maybe it's one of those 5 customers, maybe it's a new person, you're getting an infinity team bonus on, so you're making more money on this associate leg. You're getting paid an extra 5% in the unilevel, starting with level 1. And so we're going to bring in an associate who comes in, at least the better way, who comes in and gets 5 customers and buys a pack under 3 of them. Now all of a sudden we're a 3K. We're a 3K, and we get a $300 fast start bonus if we do it within 45 days. And now we're going to continue to develop new members. And so if we come in the best way, we'll have 28 units of XanthoMyst to sell at our profit. We're going to earn $200 in product introduction bonuses, $500 in fast start bonuses, and that number is wrong. $200 in regular. There's more than that. $100 per pack plus. So that number's off. I'll fix it. But the Team 1 Infinity bonus is where it's important. It's an extra 5% starting at level 1. And then we're going to 5K. When we get to 5K, we get Team 2. That's another 5%, which means right now on all my first level enrollments, I'm getting 10% in the unilevel, right? And then 5% on the other levels. However, once I'm a 5K and I'm qualified for Team 2, that's an extra 10%. That's 20% on level 1 and 15% on all the rest of the levels. So of course, I want to keep enrolling new people because on the new legs, I make even more. And then we get to the next level and the next level and the next level. So the full details of the compensation plan are here. I put some slides up that I want you to take a look at. And we're going to do that in just a moment, not here on this call, but this is, maybe I haven't got all the way through this yet. Okay, that is the promotion building fast. Let's get back to the compensation plan training. So there's a new BizOp. It's a 12-minute, it's a business overview with good compensation that Stuart Finger did. And he did this on a Tuesday night call, just this recent one. It was really good. So it's updated. And here it is for all of us to be able to use and to share with other people with the new pack pricing and all of that. So this is here. I also put some comp plan training slides up so that we can really understand this. And this is really what I want to kind of talk about here today. So before I get into this, I wanted to mention, we'd love to have a product testimonial. So if there's anyone on the line that would love to share with us a product experience or even a business experience this week, as soon as I go through the training on the compensation plan, if you would like to share with us, just raise your hand on the Zoom, raise your hand, and then I will promote you to a panelist. You can put on your video, you can put on your audio, and you can share with us. So I would certainly love to have a few people share, but let's get into this training. So this is the compensation plan PDF. And it's not the document. This is a training. And I feel like if you take a look at this, it's going to help you really understand the power of this compensation plan. So let's just go through it. This is Stuart Finger's. I had him send me the training slides. And so I'm not going to go through completely all of it, but people ask, how can I have better health or how can I make more money, right? Those not the two questions that everybody, it's always the number 1 and 2 New Year's resolutions. And this time, money beat health. So we absolutely need to find ways that we can improve our bodies and to be healthier, but also a way to make some extra money. And this product is incredible. Xanthone rich pericarp benefits. And we, many of us know what these benefits are, but this is a powerful antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory, and it helps maintain our overall health and well-being. And there's a lot of information on this at our site, lifeasitcouldbe.com. Go to the products, go to XanthoMyst, and there's a lot of videos talking about it. There's a lot of stuff. But we come with a 60-day money-back guarantee, 100% money-back guarantee. They even reimburse you for shipping and taxes and the whole 9 yards. So if you're not satisfied with this product, people have 60 days to try it. So this is absolutely a life-changing discovery. The 10X Pure technology. Again, we have videos that explain the details. I really want to focus on the money, so I'm kind of going through these quickly. Dr. Fred Templeman, who is the world's leading authority on mangosteen, actually studied mangosteen for just decades and was a family practice medical doctor. He still practices, but or he still is licensed, but he doesn't practice anymore except for with family and friends and people he cares about. But he does absolutely recommend mangosteen. And when he came across this nano emulsion mangosteen technology, he had to be a part of it. So he is now a consultant and medical advisor to CTFO. So a single mist is $80. If you're on auto ship, it's $76. A 2-pack is going to get you down to about $61 a unit, or I'm sorry, a 7-pack. You can also get a 2-pack. It's $150 on auto ship. It's $120. So we're going to, decide, do we want to be a customer? A customer is going to get a single mist or a 2-pack. A business builder is going to get a 7-pack. And now we're going to go through the comp plan. And so I want you to understand 5 to thrive. So let's say you just bought a single XanthoMyst. And so if you buy a pack, you start off as a manager 5, and you're going to be making 5 times the income. If you didn't, and you just bought a single mist and you shared it with a friend, on your first customer, you're going to get a 10% product introduction bonus and 1% in the unilevel. If you have 2 customers, then you're going to get double that. 3 customers, triple. 4 is going to be 4 times that amount. And 5 customers is 5 times. So the question, of course, is, do you want 1 times the pay or 5 times the pay? And so we also go down to level 6 and 7, the higher rank, 5K and 25K to get those levels. But this is what we're looking at in the unilevel. All right. These are examples. What if, and by the way, this is a PDF of a animated presentation, which is also on the website. You can download the PowerPoint. So it looks a little funky, but the bottom line is, if everybody does this, everybody wants 5 times the pay, right? So everybody gets 5 customers, then the geometric growth is absolutely crazy. And the income potential is absolutely crazy. Looking at the examples here, if you had 1 customer, if everybody had 1, or if everyone had 5, how it's going to go. So getting started, good, better, best. I've given you my recommendations, right? This one is good as a customer and best is to get the pack. And then I have, if you want to be a business builder, good, better, best. Good being get this pack, better is the extra 3, and best is the extra 5. So you've got the extra product. I want to get into the advanced comp plan. This is the exciting part. All right. Fast start bonus, first 30 days, $1K, get a $200 bonus. 3K in 45 days is a $300 bonus. So that's $500. That's a nice little bonus. Again, lots of ways to get your pack paid for and to get profitable. But I want to talk about the regenerating matrix and our multiplier positions that we can get in the matrix. This is a copyrighted part of the plan. And so we're going to get paid a minimum of 14 levels if we're a manager 5. Once we get our 5 people, we're starting to thrive and we're getting the maximum income. But I can get paid through 14 levels, 2% down through 14 levels. But because of this income multiplier position, what that does is it guarantees you that every person you enroll, starting with number 4, you're going to make extra money in the matrix, because what's going to happen is it's called regenerating, because I keep getting a new position. And this is something that no other company, no compensation plan has. You've never learned it before. You've never seen it anywhere, but it is in CTFO's comp plan, the profit sharing positions. So what happens is you're not just getting this, because a matrix comp plan, if you didn't have the ability to regenerate and come in again, it's very limited, right? Because what if I have nobody building in my first or second level? I have to build it all by myself. Well, no. Every time you enroll somebody starting with number 4, there's you at the top, and you sponsor Joe, Jane, and Tim. But now when you sponsor your next person, a multiplier goes in. So it's you again. You do not have to buy more product for it. It's automatically getting paid 14 levels in the matrix of that next person. But it's also getting paid 12 levels in your original position. So you're getting paid now double on all of that volume, and it keeps going, and it's unlimited. You can have 100 multipliers. You can have 1,000 multipliers, because what happens is, let's say all those levels are, and now here you come in again. And so this example of this is you sponsored Joe, but then you sponsored Lee. So Lee came in not directly under Joe, but under another multiplier of yours. And now you're going to sponsor Stuart, but another multiplier goes in. So on Stuart, you're getting 14 levels from that multiplier right above him. You're getting 12 levels from the multiplier above that, and you're getting 10 levels from the multiplier above that. So 10 of those levels, you're being paid 3 times. So that means it's not just 2%, it's triple that, it's 6%. There's a lot of money in the comp plan, so I really want you to understand it. How many do you want? You can have as many as you want. I noticed that my sponsor had a multiplier position that went in under me, and it was number 998. I'm sure he's over 1,000 by now, because he's been at this for a long time, and he's brought in a lot of customers over the years. And some of those customers are active and some of them are not. But on the business builders, he is multiplying and multiplying and multiplying some more. And we're all starting to experience that ourselves now. But now I want to talk about Infinity Team, because this is where the big money in the comp plan is happening. Big money. You can get an extra 5 to 25% pay in the unilevel with the Infinity Team 7 bonus. So let's just take a look at how this works. Once I get my 5 people, 5 customers, starting with number 6, I'm getting Infinity Team 1. It's an extra 5%. Now in the unilevel, instead of getting 10% on level 1 and then 5% on level 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7, it's an extra 5%. Now I'm getting 15, 5, 5, 5, 5. When I get to 5K, and by the way, if somebody that I personally enrolled it, once they get to that infinity team, then I'm not going to get it on their future legs because they're getting it, right? So 5 minus 5 would be 0. That's why I want to get to 5K as fast as possible. And this is what I want everybody to understand. Strive for 5, but then get to 5K as fast as possible, because here magic happens. I'm getting infinity team 2. I'm getting another 5%, meaning going forward on my next person that I enroll, I'm going to get an extra 10. So I'm getting 20% in the unilevel on level 1, and I'm getting 15% on level 2 through 7. And I'm getting this 10% to infinity until somebody gets to their 5 customers, to manager 5. Now they get 1 and I get the difference, right? So now they're going to get 5% and I'm going to get 5%. But I want to get to 10K as fast as possible. Why? Because if I'm a 5K and I have a 5K, from that moment, all the previous people are coded to me. This is a coded bonus. And it might be hard to understand, but I want you to grasp this. I have the infinity, whatever infinity teams I'm coded to, I have it forever. But what if they get to 5K now, and now they're still enrolling? They're like a big builder and they're going to go to 10K and 25K. Well, on their future legs, I'm not going to get coded unless I get to 10K. When I get to 10K, I'm infinity team 3. On my new legs, I'm getting an extra 13%. On my 5K legs, I'm getting an extra 3%. On my manager 5 legs, I'm getting an extra 8%, starting at level 1 and going to infinity. And now we're all building and we're going, but now I want to get to 25K. So I get to infinity team 4, 50K, infinity team 5. I just got infinity team 5. I am so excited. My next builder, I'm going to get an extra 19% until they get to manager 5. And then they'll get 5 of it and I'll have 14% extra until they get to 5K. Then they'll have 10 of it and I'm going to have 9% extra to infinity. Folks, in Xango days, when we brought a new mangosteen product to market, we had millions of people around the world ordering that product. We had many, many people that had teams of 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, even 1 million people on their team. Imagine getting an infinity bonus on people on your 1,995th level. That's what we're talking about here. So if we can take some time, at like 90 days, let's go to Texas. Let's get this training. I'm ready to get this. There's some new things coming. I can't wait for you to find out about, and you will find out if you're a 5K, because you'll be included in the mastermind and you'll be included in that inner circle discussion. And you're going to find out about things that are coming in the future. They're going to blow away competition. I'm just telling you that. We have an amazing low qualifier comp plan that has one of the highest payouts that I have ever seen in this industry. So unlimited depth that cannot be taken away. When somebody is coded, the only way you can not get it is if I go to the very, very top of the comp plan and become a presidential director, I'm getting 25% on future legs. What if I have somebody else that gets to 25? Well, guess what? On their way up, some of their people were coded to me at 5%. Some of them were coded to me at 10. Some of them were coded at 13. Some of them were coded, and they'll be coded forever. And then we're all continuing to get codes on new teams. And it's just such a synergistic win-win team comp plan. I can't even describe the income potential here. So I'm just going to kind of go through with this. In addition to all of those other things, this loyalty bonus. And by the way, all loyalty means is it doesn't mean you can't do another program. CTFO does not care. You can be marketing 50 other things, but on social media, they don't want a CTFO leader that's getting paid this kind of money on social media promoting something else. So that's all. They don't care if you're promoting it. They just don't want you to publicly promote it on social media. But when you get to presidential director, that's an extra $10,000 a month just on the loyalty bonus. What's a presidential director? That's somebody who has 3 legs where somebody in the leg is 100K. Doesn't matter who enrolled them, doesn't matter where they're at. 3 legs with 100. This is actually more accomplishable than the highest rank in many of the other companies that I have been part of. So I wanted to share this with you. We're going to share it more in Texas. We're going to be in depth. If anybody has any questions on this compensation plan or the promotions or the good, better, best, or any feedback, boy, I would certainly love to hear from you. And with that, I'm going to look and see. We got attendees. We got somebody with the hand up. So I'm going to call on Michelle Caruso. Michelle came to a meeting actually with me in Reno just a little over a month ago. She's already a 3K on her way to 5K. Works very closely. Tom and Carol Ferrier, who are almost 25Ks now, and Michelle's a big part of the reason why they're headed up so quickly. But Michelle has a really great testimonial. She shared it with me, and she's going to share it with us this week. Michelle, over to you. And you're muted, Michelle. Plus, I also don't see your camera, which you don't have to turn on, but we do have to hear you. So you got to unmute yourself. All right, here, I'll unmute you. I guess I can't. I'm asking you to unmute.
Unmute. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I can't
Yay.
see you. If you want to, you can turn on your camera. Otherwise, we can hear you.
I know, and I don't see where my camera is. Let me just check.
Oh, there you
are. All right, I'm walking around in my house here. So yes, as Collie said, I was so excited, you know, when I got to go and see the presentation for the first time. And so what is that? I think it was on May 12th. What's happened to me is that I've been suffering. I had an injury on my hip, and I've had, you know, some level of pain. I had gone to Florida, and I actually in Florida had walked many, many miles. My hip was hurting. My leg was hurting. For months, I've been suffering with sciatica in my leg. I came home from Florida, and I called and made a doctor's appointment thinking I would go to physical therapy. And literally, I don't know what I was into as far as doing the misting, but about 3 days after I came home, I realized all of my pain was gone, and it's still gone. And I mean, all gone. So when I walk now and I come home, I'm just not having pain. My sciatica pain is gone. It's been amazing. And I feel like, you know, I've got more clarity too for some things that I've been through. I've been through some struggles recently, and it's been really cool. But I also wanted to share something that my son was in an accident in January and had a concussion, and he's waiting to go to a neurologist. And the other day he's like, Mom, I don't know if I need to go. He says, I'm not having any headaches anymore. And I went, really? And I said, do you know the only different thing you've been doing? My son started misting, and he has not been having his migraine headaches, which is an absolute miracle. So I told him, I still want you to go to the neurologist, but when you go, you know, share with, you know, so that was another huge thing. And that's, you know, so I'm pretty thrilled.
That's really awesome, Michelle. Thank you for sharing. And also, why don't you just share a little bit about 3K in 30 days? Woo-hoo! Like, what have you been doing? Just talking to people and sharing your story, right?
Yes. In fact, I went to the dentist yesterday, and how do you have a conversation when you're getting your tooth worked on and getting a crown? But somehow I managed to talk to not only the assistant, who told me, you've got to talk to the dentist. So the dentist is looking at the product. I have somebody again on Friday, and it's like, I've been going, you know, I haven't been big in network marketing, but I'm learning real fast. So yeah, I'm very excited. Got customers lined up, and so things are going. So I do hope to be a 5K here real soon.
Well, you will be a 5K in Texas, because you can't take anything less than that. I want you at those meetings.
Absolutely.
All right. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Michelle, for sharing. Is there anybody else that would like to share with us before we call it a night? Or does anybody have any questions that you would like me to answer? Go ahead and put it in the chat if you do, or you can put it in the ask a question box, either one. And if not, we are going to call it a night.
Thank you, Collie.
Thank you, Michelle. All right. It looks like we are good. So make sure that you look at the news. I kind of went through things quickly, but every link to every page about Mexico, about Europe, the compensation, the getting started, the promotion that we're having right now, all over the world, by the way. And let's talk more about the Mexico promotions too, are some pretty incredible ones to have an opportunity to be a founder and get a founder's pin. And that's a big deal there. I really want you to be thinking about people that you can help. I want you to get your tickets to Texas. I need to know that you're going to be there. I want you to focus on 5K in Texas if you can, at least 1K, at least 1K. So you're at the breakfast meeting, 5K, and you get to go to the dinner, plus you get to be part of the mastermind the next day. I don't want anyone to miss that. So thank you all. And next week, tune in for another XanthoMyst Power Players team meeting, and we got something really exciting for you and a special guest, not confirmed, or I would tell you now. It could be 2 weeks for that particular guest, but you don't want to miss it. Tune in, tell a friend. Love you all, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.